Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I want to talk to you guys about FibSWAP because it's been a little while since the last time I touched up on this particular project, an incredible project, and I really want you guys to get the latest updates about what is going on, what is happening. Now, I have spoken about FibSWAP in the past, so if you do want to go check them out, just click on the search bar and start to look at some of the videos that I've made about it. But FibSWAP is a multi-chain decentralized exchange allowing you to swap tokens from one chain tokens to another chain with the click of a button. Now, I cannot begin to explain to you, as simple as that sentence sounds, how complex, how incredibly complex this is. And for this particular team to achieve what they've been able to achieve when it comes to multi-chain, decentralized swapping of tokens, which means, for those of you that are a little bit unclear right now what I'm talking about, you're on the Ethereum network and you want to swap to the Phantom network, click of a button, boom, boom, and it happens. That's what we're talking about. You're on the Binance chain and you need to swap to the Ethereum network, click of a button, and away you go. This changes everything. Everything changes. Like, that is how incredible the achievement of something like this multi-chain decentralized exchange is. So I want you guys to wrap your head around that because it is that important. Now, when you jump on FibSWAP.io, I highly encourage you to go over everything. Now, this is always the case, but when it comes to projects, especially when you may have not heard about them or, they are new, right? So with that comes, you need to research. You need to really understand the mission and vision about what they're up to and how they're going to do it and why they do what they do. Now, FibSWAP aims to disrupt the crypto trading world by enabling users to swap tokens across multiple chains using something called IMBS. Now, last time that I spoke about it, there wasn't as many networks as there are today. So Matic, Phantom, KuCoin, Ethereum, and the Binance Smart Chain are now all part of this incredible thing. And I am going to show you the DEX, what that looks like, how it works. So they built a DEX that will disrupt the crypto trading forever. And when they say forever, I mean forever. It's an interoperable multi-chain bridge system, which utilizes the Sweepstar smart algorithm. It's created a bridge between to swap tokens from one chain to another in one seamless instant transaction. FibSWAP will have the lowest fees on the market too, which is unique, lowest fee swap aggregator. So not only are we talking about multi-chain cross-swapping, but we're also talking about the lowest fees. Now, pay attention to this particular bit. Because sometimes, here in Australia, we overpay for everything. But the point about the lowest fee swap aggregator is a critical component. Now, you and I don't know about you, but sometimes I don't even look at the fees, right? I just assume that there are fees associated and I just click the button and I do it. Especially if you're using something like CoinSpot, which is renowned for its high fees. But it's on there and you think, whatever, like let's just get it over and done with, regardless of what the fee is. But as the industry moves forward, as we start to see the masses come into the industry, because remember, we're only about 4 or 5% of the world at the moment inside the crypto industry. So all the countries that heavily rely on finding the true lowest fees when it comes to transactions, when they find out about FibSWAP, when they understand that, hey, if I go through, say, Uniswap, it may cost me $2.70, but I go through FibSWAP and it costs me $2. You and I might think 70 cents, whatever, but that difference, as we move forward, is going to be so critical to so many countries, so many people around the world, where every cent counts. Now, you and I should be more like that as well. I mean, every cent does count. But the lowest fee swap aggregator is one of those little tiny details that has a huge impact for this project as the project develops, moves forward, and more people find out about it. So to me, I see FibSwap as a 24, 36 months hold. That's in my mindset how I see it, because the more people find out about it, the more people get on it, the more people use it, the higher the value of this particular chain is going to go. I mean, it just makes sense, right? And it's not, the way I see FibSwap is, a lot of people hold, let's say like horse racing, right? Some people hold the horse, but you would rather own the course than actually own the horse. And so FibSwap is the course. And so everything that happens on that chain, you got to pay. And so that is the true value of holding something like this. And it's really, really important, right? Because what I've noticed over the last couple of weeks is that a lot of people find good projects, hold good projects, but then they will leave those projects. And the reason why you leave is very simple. A, it could be to do that you're not patient. But the number one reason is because they haven't really truly understood the fine details that make that project unique. Because we're talking about little, tiny, fine details. If you understand the fine details of what makes a project unique, you don't leave. That's what I've learned. And that's what I plan to teach you guys. And when I do introduce and speak about things that I hold, I'm going to give you even more details, because I really want you to stick around. I hate getting those text messages that's like, oh my God, I held for 12 months and then I sold because I got impatient. I hate them. I truly hate them with a passion. So, what are the problems? High transaction fees, time consuming, too technical, no trust in centralized exchanges. The solution, FIBO, the token, which will help to lower fees across all chains. By holding the FIBO token, users will know exactly how much each transaction will cost. The ease, how easy it is. 10-second swaps. A trusted DEX. The goal of FibSwap is to provide a safe place to trade your valuable crypto while remaining decentralized. They're loyal to their holders and give means to grow exponentially and create one of the most trusted DEX in the crypto space. Now, of course, I want you to read the white paper. Of course, I want you to understand how secure it is and what the token distribution is. These are all things that I want you to do. I want you to get a hold of it and wrap your head around what is happening here, because it is important. If it wasn't important, I wouldn't tell you. If it wasn't important, I wouldn't tell you. Now, one of the big things that I want you guys to wrap your head around as well is that before, when I was talking about it, the Apple and the Google Play app weren't around. So do check them out. They're available. Whichever platform you use, check them out. Go, download it, have a play, understand how it all works. Now, one of the key things when it comes to projects is to make sure that you follow their socials and make sure you hit the alarm bell. Really important, especially with something so disruptive as what this is. 7 blockchains, multi-cross-chain, anywhere, anytime. 7 blockchains. I mean, I remember the first time that I had this issue, and I was like, man, I need to go from this to this. How do I do it? And I was like, well, surely someone's going to go out there and do that. Then before you know it, boom, FibSwap is out. And this is what we're talking about. So this is a real world problem that it is solved by using this. And it's so simple. Now, Telegram is an important aspect. When you hold something, especially when it's a new project, an exciting project, a complex project, make sure that you're in here. There's so much value being shared on there. So much value. But overall, little details. Remember that. Little details. Now, when you open the DEX, which is dex.fibswap.io, you can see here that this, compared to last time I spoke about this, has completely changed. Now, cross swap. Then you got the Binance swap. So you don't even need to use something like PancakeSwap. And Ethereum swap, you don't need to use something like which one is it again? Oh my god, I've had a mental blank. Uniswap. You don't even have to use Uniswap, right? And I don't. Like, I used to use them. Used to use PancakeSwap, and I used to use Uniswap. I just don't need it. Like, I just go on here. I've got everything that I need in the one hub, and that to me is really, really cool. And what I love about it is when it comes to innovation and change, like, these guys are working non-stop. And you can see like by the effort and how much this has all changed so quickly. They are keen to move. They are keen to get things underway in a very, very, very big way because they understand the bigger picture. That they understand the bigger picture about what is going on, what is happening, and just how if they continue down this path and the problem that they solve, there is no limit to how big this project can become. No limit, because the way that it's created, there's infinite opportunities here, and that in itself excites me a lot. So, what's left for you to do? Well, it's very simple. Jump on, learn everything that there is to learn about it, understand how it works, understand where it could potentially sit in your portfolio, and for how long are you willing to have it inside your portfolio. You've heard it from the serpent as far as the way that I see it, the future that I see it having, and my mindset around holding it. But now it's your turn. And if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.